Welcome to Mandarin Pod for Children. To protect speakers' privacy and enhance audio quality, some or all voices in this episode are created with AI assistance. The content is inspired by real-life classroom experiences of the eChineseLearning teaching team. I'm your host, Grace, and today we're diving into a very special topic: how parents can help their kids stay motivated while learning Chinese. This can be a challenging journey for both children and parents, but with the right mindset and strategies, it can also be incredibly rewarding. I'm thrilled to be joined by my guest Mark, a parent from Los Angeles who's navigating the ups and downs of his 5-year-old daughter Lily's Chinese learning journey. Mark will share his family's real-life experiences and some of the practical things they've tried along the way. Thank you for joining us, Mark.
Thanks for having me, Grace. I'm excited to share what's been going on with Lily's Chinese learning. It's been a fun but sometimes tricky ride.
Today, we're focusing on one of the most powerful tools parents can use: celebrating small wins. Recognizing those little milestones can make a huge difference in keeping kids engaged and motivated. So, Mark, let's start with Lily's Chinese learning journey. Could you tell us how it all began for her?
Sure. Lily's 5 now, and we started when she was about 3. It was super casual at first, just teaching her simple words like ni hao, hello, xie xie, thank you, and some numbers. We'd play Chinese children's songs, watch cartoons, or read picture books together. It was all about keeping it fun and not pushing her too hard.
That's such a smart approach. Starting with play is so effective for young learners because it builds a positive association with the language. Research shows that early exposure through songs, stories, and games can help kids absorb the sounds and rhythms of a language naturally. Now, how did you move from that playful start to more consistent learning?
As Lily got a bit older, we wanted her to connect more deeply with Chinese, especially since we don't speak it at home. So we started adding more structure, like online lessons, language classes, and some apps. It's still a work in progress, but we're trying to make it a regular part of her routine.
That's a great transition. Moving to structured learning while keeping it engaging is key. Encouragement plays a huge role here, especially when kids hit those inevitable hurdles. Could you share a moment when Lily faced a challenge and how you helped her through it?
Oh, definitely. There were times when Lily got frustrated, like when she couldn't remember a word or got a tone wrong. She'd sometimes say, "This is too hard." Instead of letting her give up, we'd cheer her on for trying. Like if she got a word right after a few tries, we'd clap, give her a high five, or let her pick a sticker. Those little moments really helped her feel proud.
I love that. You're tapping into a powerful strategy, celebrating progress over perfection. For young learners, those small victories like saying a new word or recognizing a character build confidence and momentum. By making a big deal out of those moments, you're reinforcing that effort matters more than getting it perfect. What are some other ways you and your family make learning fun for Lily?
One thing we do is play games with flashcards. We have cards with pictures and Chinese characters, and Lily loves matching them or saying the words out loud. When she gets one right, we cheer like she just won a prize. We also had a little Chinese learning party when she learned her first 10 characters. We made some dumplings, invited friends over, and showed off what she'd learned. She was so excited.
That's fantastic. A Chinese learning party is such a creative way to celebrate milestones. These kinds of activities not only reward progress but also create joyful memories tied to the language. Plus, involving food and friends makes it a cultural experience which deepens the connection. Now, what about when things don't go as smoothly? How do you keep Lily motivated during tougher moments?
There are definitely days when she's not in the mood or gets upset if she can't get something right. When that happens, we try to take a step back. Like we'll watch a Chinese cartoon or listen to a song instead of pushing her to practice. I also tell her it's okay to mess up and that she's still learning. Then, when she's ready, we try again and we make sure to praise her for giving it another shot.
That's such a healthy approach, Mark. Taking breaks when needed is so important, especially for young kids who are still learning to manage frustration. Framing mistakes as learning opportunities and returning to the material with a fresh mindset helps kids build resilience. It's also a great reminder for parents to focus on positivity rather than pressure. You mentioned using resources like cartoons and songs. Could you tell us more about how those fit into Lily's learning?
Yeah, Lily loves Chinese cartoons and songs. We play songs in the car or at home and she'll sing along even if she doesn't know all the words. The cartoons are great too. She watches these short animated shows, and afterward we'll talk about what she saw or repeat a word she heard. It feels like playtime, but she's picking up new words without realizing it.
That's a perfect example of creating a natural immersion environment. Songs and cartoons expose kids to authentic language in a fun, low-pressure way, which helps with pronunciation and vocabulary retention. For parents listening, combining these playful resources with short, structured activities like 10 to 15-minute app-based lessons can strike a great balance. Mark, how do you tie those fun activities to the more formal lessons?
We try to keep it connected. For example, if she learns a word in an app, I'll ask her to use it later, like saying it during lunch or pointing to something in the house that matches the word. It's not super organized, but we just weave it into the day.
That's exactly the kind of seamless integration that works so well for young learners. By revisiting words in different contexts, you're helping Lily internalize them naturally. Looking back, Mark, what's one piece of advice you'd give to other parents who are trying to keep their kids motivated in learning Chinese?
I'd say don't stress if it's not perfect. Just keep it fun and cheer them on for every little thing they do right. Like if they say a new word or try a sentence, make it a big deal. Also, find what your kid loves. Lily likes songs and cartoons, but maybe your kid likes books or games. Just keep trying stuff until something clicks.
That's wonderful advice, Mark. Patience and celebrating small wins are so key, and tailoring the experience to your child's interests makes it sustainable. Language learning is a marathon, not a sprint, and your focus on encouragement and fun is spot on. Thank you so much for sharing your family's journey with us today.
Thanks for having me, Grace. It was fun to talk about this, and I hope it helps other parents out there.
I'm sure it will. To all our listeners, remember that every small step your child takes in learning Chinese is worth celebrating. Keep it positive, make it fun, and don't be afraid to take breaks when needed. Thanks for tuning in to Mandarin Pod for Children. And thank you again, Mark, for joining us. See you all next time.
My pleasure, Grace. See you.